friends, I hope you're having a great spring break and that you're enjoying this little break from school and making the most of it before we go back to digital learning next week on the 13th. I promised you guys that I would keep reading to you through spring break, so here we are, spring break, and I have another great book for you to read today. Today we have If You Give a Mouse a Brownie. Now, if you were in our class at the very beginning of the year, in like September, then you should have a copy of If You Give a Mouse a Brownie. That was the very first book that we got in the mail. So if you have this, I want you to pause this video. I want you to run and go find If You Give a Mouse a Brownie, and then come back with your book, and you can follow along with me in your book while I read. Ready? Go grab it. And let's get started. The title of this story is If You Give a Mouse a Brownie. The author of this story is Laura Numeroff. She writes all of the mouse books. She wrote If You Give a Mouse a Brownie, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, If You Take a Mouse to School. She writes all of those books. The illustrator of this story is Felicia Bond. She illustrates all of those books as well. Here's the end page. Walking to his friend's house. Let's turn to the title page. The title of the story is If You Give a Mouse a Brownie. Look, he is serving those brownies up right then and there. Doesn't a brownie sound good right now? If you give a mouse a brownie, he's going to ask for some ice cream to go with it. When you give him the ice cream, he'll ask you for a spoon. He'll start drumming on the table. Drumming will get him so excited, he'll want to start a band. You'll have to play guitar, and he'll want to put on a show. So you'll have to build a stage. Then you'll need some spotlights and a microphone. When the stage is finished, look at that little stage, isn't that cute? When the stage is finished, he'll want to make lots of tickets. You'll have to find paper and markers. When the tickets are done, he'll decide to make posters as well. He'll hang them all over the neighborhood. His poster says rock concert. When he's out hanging them, it might start to rain. He'll fold some posters and make a little boat. See that little boat? Then he'll sail it into a puddle. He'll get wet, so he'll start to sneeze. You'll have to put him in your pocket to stay nice and warm. When he peeks out of your pocket, he'll smell something delicious. The smell will remind him that he's hungry. What is he smelling? You'll have to take him to the store and get a few things to nibble on. Of course, he'll want to have a picnic. When the sun comes out, you'll have to take him to the park. While you're setting up the picnic, he'll see a playground. He'll jump on the swings. He'll go as high as he can. When he looks up at the sky, he might notice a big white cloud. The cloud will remind him of ice cream. He'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if you give him some ice cream, he'll want a brownie to go with it. And they are right back to where they started at the very beginning, with him wanting a brownie. That mouse is crazy. I hope you guys are enjoying spring break. I'll be back tomorrow to read you another story. I love you guys. I miss you guys. Be sweet. Be safe. And I'll see you later.